We never fight this aggressively against Europeans. Like you'll never see, very rarely will you hear that, like all the shots in West Baltimore, you would never see this against the oppressor. All of this driving from Texas to Baltimore, you would never see this against the oppressor. Ain't nobody going out of their way to address the oppressor. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my thing is, I try to address the devil within. You know what I mean? Because in reality, that's our biggest downfall. Our biggest downfall is the devil within. It's not the devil without. It's the devil within. See, the devil within puts me in a position to want to kill you when I disagree with you, as opposed to have a philosophical dialogue or disprove your information. The devil within do that. So the devil within is the problem. Even in our community, it's the devil within. It's not the devil without. The Ali's Muhammad, that's our problem in our community, because the Ali Muhammad is worse than the devil without. He's worse than the European oppressor. He's worse than that, because he has access to our people. Only way the European have access to our people if we give him access to our people. But people like Ali Muhammad, by default, he has access to our people because he looked like us. He talked like us. In many ways, he appeared to be us. So he has direct access immediately. That's the bigger problem, and that's the problem I address. Screaming and yelling at this European, talking about what he did and what he's doing is obsolete right now. What we need to do is fix us, because the European has proved for 2,000 years or more that he's going to do what he's going to do. For 2,000 years or more, he's proven that he's going to oppress you. He's proven that he's going to come up with a systematic way to keep you oppressed. He's proven that he's going to keep his foot on your neck in school. He's going to put your foot on your neck in entertainment. He's going to put your foot on his neck in economics. He's going to put your foot on your neck in every endeavor of life. He's already proven that. What we got to talk about? What is there to talk about? The only thing is to talk about is fixing us now.
So let me address this brother here. In school, take y'all to school at the same time. And if you ever get this video, I doubt if I could school him because he got an agenda. See, all these organizations, the Moors, the Panthers, the Nation of Islam under the leadership of Farrakhan. I don't know about the rest, but all these brothers got the spotlight. Sinetta, Young Pharaoh, Seti, Dr. Umar Johnson, Hassan Campbell. All these brothers, they got the spotlight. These brothers be beefing with one another, see. Now, you volunteer to give your money to these brothers or your support. You volunteer you join them and you volunteer your service to them. Now, you don't have to deal with them. They're not twisting your arm or putting a gun to your head, making you agree with their rhetoric or philosophy or doctrine or whatever. So, but your real enemy, the government, don't pay your taxes. You know, don't pay your taxes to see what happened. The IRS will be coming after you. They locked up Wesley Snipes and a whole lot of other brothers that don't pay their taxes. You know. And the black man shouldn't have to pay taxes because of reparations they owe us. uh, the COVID-19. Now, Bill Gates, I'm going to play his video in a minute, is talking in a con way, double talking, saying that if he make the less fortunate people well again, because they sick most of the time, third world countries, that they will have less babies. See, this brother, he on their side, he on their team, just like Roland Martin on their team. He telling you don't step to the European, to the Caucasian, to the white man.
Letter, Melinda and I take the toughest questions we get asked and give our answers. One that's come up for a long time is, as we make the world healthier, is the population going to get so big that feeding everybody and maintaining the environment is going to be impossible. Here we can see a chart that looks at the total world population over the last several hundred years.
Now we're going to show you right here in the King James Version of the Bible where he's contradicting God. That's because he wants to be God. I'm talking about the creator. And you know the black man is the creator. So let's go to the King James Version.
The first book of Moses, called Genesis, chapter 1. In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
Now when we get to the part that I'm going to teach on, we're going to turn the sound up. But to Hakabe, I hope you get this video, brother. I'm going to prove to you that you're as wrong as two left shoes. You're as wrong as two left shoes. See, the Caucasian is Israel. And that word Israel means to wrestle or to be in contest or contend with God. You see? Let's turn this part up here.
Fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself upon the earth. And it was so. And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself after his kind.
Seed was
and
in
God
itself.
saw that it was good. And the evening and the morning were the third day. And God said, Let there be lights in the firmament of the heaven, to divide the day from the night, and let them be for signs, and for seasons, and for days and years. And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth. And it was so. And God made two great lights, that it was good. And God blessed them, saying, Be fruitful, and multiply, and fill the waters in the seas, and let fowl multiply in the earth, and cattle, and creeping thing, and beast of the earth after his kind. And it was so. And God made the beast of the earth after his kind, and cattle after their kind, and everything that creepeth upon the earth after his kind. And God saw that it was good. And God said, Let us make man in our image, after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth. So God created man in his own image. In the image of God created he him. Male and female created he them. And God blessed them. And God said unto them, Be fruitful, and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the fowl of the air, and over every living thing that moveth upon the earth. And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb-bearing seed, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat.
Now, do y'all understand where I'm coming from? Or must I break this down? God gave us dominion. The Creator gave us dominion. And he said, be fruitful and multiply. Now, Bill Gates is in disagreement with God's commandment. That was a commandment. Be fruitful and multiply. Bill Gates is saying, you know, we got to do something because there's too many people on the planet. Y'all having too many babies. We know you're talking about black people. We're going to pick this up. This is to be continued. We're going to break it down even further if you can't understand it. See, the government is playing you, my people. Keep on watching. This is to be continued. I'm Black Light.